everybody else is thinking about what kind of saw situations they're going to get put into. You and I are sitting here like, no.
Balok goes, what's the line? He goes,
That's fine.
this is...
We're waking up some ancient evils today.
Balok goes, this is super safe. And, what is it? This is super safe, and you save a lot. What the fuck is the line? Actually,
where is this going?
Oh, he's trying to do the Army of Darkness thing.
Yeah,
Where,
I can't remember it.
Yeah.
Which part is it again?
Shop smart. Shop
smart. Shop save smart.
S smart.
S smart, yeah.
Yeah.
How does he do it?
Okay, so continuing down the tunnel, it meanders and winds, twists and turns, but stays, for the most part, heading in the same direction.
He's got the screen on. That's scary.
Welcome to D&D.
That's right. I need
Oh,
the two
shit.
people who are in the lead. Go ahead and make perception checks. At
This is when you get
disadvantage.
scared.
At disadvantage.
Oh, this is when you get really scared.
Perception?
Yes, please. Perception check at
You just roll a
disadvantage.
1.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm blind as fuck.
Oh, you can roll again. I want to see what James does with the double 1.
Shut your form out. Ooh.
Okay.
So you take the lowest.
No, yeah, you
Oh.
take the lowest to disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Do I still add something to it?
Yes. So you take your perception.
7.
You do have
7
to
total?
tell him- You do have to tell him that it's in that one.
Huh?
You do have to tell him it's in that one.
22.
Oh, it is an at one.
Yeah.
Right. And that one's not an auto fail for a skill check. It's only for attack rolls. But okay.
It's still not good.
It helps you describe.
Right. And that one on a skill check only matters if it's 2 of them. At which point,
You see the table right?
You get thrown in
the umbrella.
Yeah, you get thrown into the fucking roof. That's not a joke. They threw me in the roof.
well, that wasn't one person rolling 2 ones. That was 2
me and
people
George
each
both
rolling a
rolling
1.
ones.
They threw
So,
me into the roof.
That was bad.
They tried to
Not
throw
as
me
bad as
across-
it'll be when one person rolls 2 ones.
What?
They
How
tried to
did you
throw-
do?
No, that wasn't her.
42.
Okay, good. We're not blind.
Okay.
We're not oblivious. It's perception.
Unfortunately, I'm in the lead.
You got 10 feet on me. All right.
Continuing through the tunnels, it takes you the better part of 4 to 5 hours.
Jesus. Can we stop and rest?
These tunnels are silent and still. There doesn't seem to be very much that moves through these tunnels. While traveling, you see the occasional, like, small opening here and there.
It's my fox.
Oddly appropriate.
It's an old one.
Wait, hold on. Let me find the fox stats I found.
Oh my god.
Let me see what its perception.
Which one did you decide on would be best?
Oh, I didn't actually end up deciding on any of them.
Oh.
Great.
So, every now and then
So
you
pretty,
pass another tunnel. Most of the tunnels that you end up passing are significantly smaller than the one that you're in currently and have an air of disuse. There's a sense of, like, staleness to most of them. As if something may have traveled here long ago. There's a wornness to the bottom of, like, almost all of the tunnels that you're passing. But most of them, there's either refuse that's been piled up along them or occasional cobwebs of a sort that don't really look familiar. but they all look unused. Continuing for the rest of the day, you eventually make it to the very edge of what looks to be a completely enclosed underground canyon. Almost a cleft in the stone itself that runs about diagonal, where the right-hand pathway down the canyon goes almost back in the direction you would come from, and the other one continues almost in a straight direction.
We take the right.
I was waiting to see what these because they're in the front.
I'll wait for the rest of the party to catch up
Well,
and
he
make a
said stick
decision.
to the right, didn't he? He said stick to the right.
Yeah.
Anybody want to ask their patron?
Nani? What do you mean?
He's asking or to
Like
throw the bones
divination
again.
or whatever.
Throw the bones.
I mean,
He said follow
Where
the
did you
road.
put the Derpy Fox things? The different stats. Was that in?
I sent you a messenger.
Oh, you sent
I
them?
can't believe it's you're calling it
I
the
said-
Derby Fox.
It is a derpy fox.
is
The
derpy
picture I
fox.
sent him is literally a fox being a window licker.
Does he make a friend?
Yeah.
it's a fox mid-lap.
I can't wait to see him in action. We gotta go. I want to see it. Let's keep going.
It's already been in action. It knocked you on your ass. I threw a piece of meat at you and the fox jumped you.
That's usually how it works.
Usually when I get no.
Neat. I'm hungry, man.
Just ate.
No, I didn't.
Do you want some garlic rolls? They're actually really fucking good. They are actually really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, whichever way you guys want to go.
Right.
We're sticking to the right? Alright, then
All right.
I'll go to the right and then make sure that you guys follow me. And then run up ahead again.
Follow.
That works.
Communication.
Give me 1 sec.
That was not the way he wanted us to do it.
No, he's trying to read up on the dirt. We had sent in a few suggested.
Builds for it.
Yeah, I just have to send a message real quick, and then we'll be back to everything.
So we know kind of like what to do with the thought.
It's there to, I don't know, be there, exist.
And those are just the ones that we found that like already existed. If there's something you would feel like to tweak,
What?
that's, I mean, those are just mini builds that we came across.
Let's see. Fuck it up. These dice have not served me well.
Are you asking me to A or B or?
No. I sent you a message.
Any new dice that Cody has not.
You can't find dice I haven't seen.
You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You like the book?
What are you freaking out about?
Okay.
I cannot wait to sit and
Okay, so
Just as long as the pages don't start sticking together.
they might. I may come on.
I may came up.
by the time you reach the canyon, it's pushing, we'll call it somewhere around 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. So traveling the better part of the day got you this far. Are you planning on pushing through, or are you resting?
Does the party look like?
I'm gonna say I'll wait for the rest of the party, but I'd rather just push through.
pushing through past a certain point,
Exhaustion.
Yeah, how long have we been walking?
the better part of the day.
The better part, so 8 hours?
Yeah.
You're looking probably closer to about 10 to 10 and a half hours you've been walking.
I mean, if we're going off of a normal, for me, it would be a normal Earth day. So a normal Earth day is 16 awake, 8 asleep.
Yeah, give or take.
But I don't know
But
about
on
the
a-
plane where everybody else is from.
When you're marching, it's generally assumed that you're anywhere from 8 to 10 hours of marching is about as much as a body can take before starting to get exhausted. Well aware.
That's the general conception.
Right. Unless you're tougher than the normal, or you fuel your body with chemicals. At which point,
Like meth
Lots of
rooms.
meth.
Mushrooms, yeah.
Don't smoke your
I'll
weapons.
check whatever you guys want.
No,
I-
it's a
I
reference
might-
to the
I
first
might
campaign.
scout up
Right.
ahead beyond the party just a little bit to see if there's anything up
Oh
there.
my
No,
god.
no, no, he's not going by himself.
okay.
I'll scout a little ways ahead.
About how far are you going before you're turning back?
400 feet.
Okay. That's not too bad. That's easy enough. Heading about 400-ish feet further up the canyon in the direction that you guys plan on heading, it stays pretty
Unless if I
uniform.
come to a fork, I'm stopping there and turning
Obviously.
back. I'm not going down a fork.
Yeah, it stays fairly consistent for the whole entire distance that you're willing to travel away from the party. Nothing really of interest to see.
Oh, I might make camp there then. Instead of going back, just make camp where I stopped.
Okay. Is everybody else making camp?
You guys all
Yeah.
go back and make camp with the party.
Okay.
Do our usual set watches. That way, one of us is awake for.
Is the area big enough for
Lemons.
lemons?
Yes.
Okay.
The actual bottom of the canyon, it's easy enough to find a spot that's flat. For the most part, the majority of the canyon that you can see comes to a fairly sharp cleft at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But there are a handful of areas where on one side it looks like it flattens out enough to where you can put the dome.
Okay, I'll go ahead and ritual cast Lemon's tiny hut in there. That way we can all, and I'll select everyone as being able to go in or out of it. And, yeah.
Should anyone follow the new guy?
I was about to do so. I'll make it a point to walk up to Ballsack and explain what we normally do and be like, hey bro, hey, this is normally what we do. We create, or Doth creates this area for everyone to sleep in. You're welcome to join us.
Tell them why he prepared to sleep in. Nothing can get in.
I'll be playing of it.
I mean, nothing can get in.
Yeah.
It's impenetrable. It's.
Oh, I wish I would have known that, and I'll get up and follow, walking back.
If it's 10 people, right?
9 creatures of medium size or smaller.
So perfect.
So,
if it's
yeah,
you and
perfect.
Fox.
You and the fox, yeah.
Hell yeah, let's
Or our
go.
limit.
Yeah.
There you go.
All of the creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry regardless of the weather outside. And it lasts for 8 hours.
Perfect. Well, I only need 4.
I need 4 too.
Ever since it started getting cold, I've started really wishing that were a real fucking thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what were a thing?
Lemon's trying to like to
Oh.
actually.
I feel that.
feels so good out.
No, it doesn't. I'm
Yes, it
skinny.
It
does.
gets pretty
Yeah,
fucking
no,
cold
dude,
sometimes.
he's got
You're
less
all
than a
skinny.
percentage of body fat.
I don't have any.
I
If
have
that
zero.
were the case, then your bones would be scraping against each other.
They probably are.
I mean,
Ashley would know as well.
What about you, Cody?
Okay.
a
So,
little bit.
He drinks bread. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he also mets that out of his body.
So,
I haven't done meth in a couple of months.
Don't do it.
Months?
I told
Camera's
you.
on Cody.
Oh. Edit that out.
No. No.
So,
Dig your own grave.
Liam's tiny hut, taking a rest,
Mm.
keeping a watch.
Are we allowed to actually sleep this one?
Who's taking the first watch?
How about the
Oh,
one
well.
that? How about the one that doesn't need to sleep?
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I don't.
We are stupid.
I go into like a sentry mode, so.
Do you mind?
Sentry
I'm
mode.
sure I would take a watch as
Wait, why do we need to
That's
take a
what's
watch?
called-
Well,
I think either.
who's taking first watch?
I'll take. I'll
We
take
don't
a
want to be.
whole
We
lot.
don't want to wake up surrounded.
Again.
So
I
Yeah.
can go into my mode and just watch all night. I don't sleep.
you're gonna watch all night?
Yeah, I still sleep.
Oh, okay.
Technically while
I think
I
it's
do
on
that.
scent.
Sentry mode.
Yeah, I guess
Sentry
Doth
mode.
and I will wake up
I'm not missing
after
spell
our 4
slots.
hours and
I don't care.
join him.
But you also need to
The
avoid
thought
exhaustion.
which is just to stand with me all night.
No, well,
No
no.
sleep.
He wants to
No
rub
sleep
oil
for
all
the
over your
week.
mechanical body.
We made a pact.
Well, Thawny will stay up
Said
for
you
the
wanted to be
first
just
2
like me,
hours.
no sleep.
Okay.
I'll also stay up for the first 4 hours. That way I'm peak rested by the time the rest of the party's good to go.
We just-
Okay, so 3
Yeah.
people taking first watch?
No, okay.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I'm going
That's
in
you guys should-
excessive.
sentry mode.
this seems a little excessive. I think you should space it out a little bit.
I can
Well, no,
also-
Yeah.
I'm only staying up the first 4 hours because we're.
Why don't I wake you up after the first 2 hours?
Because I want to go. I want to go to bed right when there's only 4 hours left of the
You're
night.
an elf, correct?
Yeah.
If
Okay,
you only
so-
need 4 hours of sleep,
I'm sorry. You get real pissed off when other people interrupt you. Okay. You only need 4 hours of trance-like sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and then you still need at least 2 hours of light duty. Okay, so you can do that light duty after you do your trance-light.
Okay, so after 2 hours. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, wake me up in 2 hours then.
I'll assume early rise and I'll have third watch.
I take the first 2 hours, then I wake you up.
I'll take.
You are doing sentry duty.
Well, no, I just did the whole thing.
Yeah,
Well,
you
you
just
are.
do everything.
You're staying up. You're doing it anyways, but
Why
I'm
do y'all
joining you.
need to take? I can watch the whole night.
In case it's a perception check, and
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
the more the merrier.
Alright.
I'm already gonna be up.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't lose anything.
Alright.
I don't lose anything in this.